Hey everyone, my 79 Trans Am. The video that you're about to watch is us going to negotiate on the car and then going back the next day and driving it home. And this was my dream car. I had one years ago. I had to give it up, but I always wanted to have another one. And I am so glad. This is going to need some work. It's by no means anywhere near as good as the one that I used to have, but it's going to be. And I've already got some plans on the color that I want. I'm not going to leave it white. I'm going to paint it what I think is called Lucerne Blue. And with the gold interior, I'm going to put, it'll be a blue paint job with the gold trim. And it's really going to mask the same color that my older brother John's Trans Am had. So that was the car that kind of started it all for me. So that's what this is gonna be in honor of that car. It was a heck of a journey, and on the way back we got caught in like 3 different waves of thunderstorms. The wipers didn't work. It was an exciting trip, but I white-knuckled it all the way home. There's something going on in the rear end of this thing when you turn the corner. I'm thinking it could be the clutch packs hanging up. When you turn the corner, it sounds like the rear end's gonna fall out of it. And I know back in the day there used to be a special juice that you would buy from the GM dealer, and you'd pour it into the rear end, and it took care of the problem. And I'm hoping it's that, but it just seems more extreme than that. And when you back up, forget it. You back up and you're turning, it literally feels like parts are falling out of it. So I haven't had a lot of luck with rear differentials the last couple of cars I bought. So yeah, there's something going on with the rear end. Transmission and engine work great. I think the engine needs a little bit of help on a cold start, but once it warms up, it's fantastic. Transmission shifts like it's nobody's business. It runs great. As I was looking through the paperwork, I know that the gentleman I bought it from had told me it was a WS6 car. I didn't say anything. I actually thought that if in '79, for it to be a WS6 car, it would need to be the Pontiac 400 and the 4-speed and 4-wheel disc brakes. But I didn't think this car had 4-wheel disc brakes. Well, lo and behold, it has 4-wheel disc brakes, and the WS6 was not tied to an engine or transmission package. So this is truly a WS6 car. So it's got the wider wheels, which I thought were just added on, but these wide wheels are actually the ones that came with the car. So it's a WS6 car, 4-wheel disc brakes, 403 Oldsmobile engine with the looks like a Turbo Hydramatic 350. So yeah, it's got all the workings. And the WS6, you basically get the heavy duty suspension, and I don't know if there's other front end stuff that's a little bit different, and the 4-wheel disc. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind if it wasn't a WS6 car. I thought I was buying a WS6 car. I thought I wasn't buying a WS6 car. I thought I was getting a clone of a WS6, but this is truly a WS6 car. And I pieced together what was remaining of the build sheet, and it confirms automatic 403 WS6, and yeah, so I'm really happy. So this is going to be a little bit longer journey because it's going to need a little bit more work. The body's all there, but there's some significant damage that you just can't see with the naked eye that needs to be taken care of. But other than that, the underneath is relatively solid. Actually, it's very solid. But like the doors, the bottom of the doors are a little rough. Somebody had done some body work before, so I noticed there was some filler along the lower rocker arm on the passenger side. Nothing that can't be taken care of. But the important stuff, the structure, the unibody frame, where all the leaf springs and stuff attached to are all very, very, very solid. But we got her in a nice, safe storage location, and we're going to keep her dry. And as I get some of my other projects done or situated, I hope to be starting to do some work on this winter. If I can make room at home, I'll probably bring it home and then back it in and out of the garage, you know, because our winters have been a little bit more mild the last 10-15 years, so I may have a little bit of opportunity to actually do some work on this winter at home. So hopefully I won't have to go into hibernation if it's a bad winter. So anyways, guys, enjoy the video. It's us I think most of the video is us driving home and just basically bringing it out to storage and stuff. But it's really cool. I mean, it's a Trans Am, so it's cool. Anyways, thank you. Have a good day. Well, you know what? I'm gonna slow down because I don't like the vibe that the way everybody's driving. So, anyways, Carm, thanks for coming. Everybody, thank you for joining us on Nuts About Cars. We're on another adventure, a last-minute adventure. I saw a 1979 Pontiac Trans Am on Facebook Marketplace. Price was right. Yes, I am recording. The price is in an area that I would consider it.
Window price.
Yeah.
Market price.
Yeah. So, well, it's at $8,500. I'll put it up. That's what the guy's asking for it. And we all know that Trans Ams are going for much more than that, but he's being very transparent. He's trying to take pictures of all the problem areas. He's telling me that all the structural stuff, the frames and the mounts, and all that stuff is solid. The body has rust. That can, you know, I'm not so concerned about just body rust because we can fix that. He said the sills are decent. So, but there's like a hole in the fender, a hole around one of the side marker lights. I'm gonna go look at it. I had a few Trans Ams over the years. My favorite car, but I had to get rid of the last one. I knew that I'd want to get one. The reason I didn't get one though is because as soon as I got rid of it, those things skyrocketed. You could buy them all day long for $4,000 back in the day. They were like one of the cheapest performance cars you could buy. They had no respect. People just didn't care about them. I loved them, but people didn't care about them. As soon as I got rid of mine, and maybe within a year or two, they went from $4,000 or $5,000 cars to $20,000 cars. It's unbelievable what the value on these. I'm like, I'm never gonna spend that kind of money on it because I got my Fieros and my Corvettes, but this car looks promising. So we need to figure out where we should start at.
It's drivable.
He said you can drive it home. It's reliable, you know, whatever his idea of reliable is, but the guy seems like a pretty honest guy. Had a great conversation with him. We actually started talking about other stuff besides cars, so it's like, okay, we connected. He said that he looked for me on Facebook. He looked for me at my profile and stuff to make sure I'm really a real person. Because like the Fiat that we went to go look at last week that we bought, you know, this guy's got 100 people coming, arranging times to come and look at the car, but nobody ever shows up. So, yeah, we might have a shot at maybe getting a little bit of money off that window sticker price. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we could try.
So my wife says if we like it, we should start at 6. And I'm like, that might be lowballing somebody that's 85, right? Yeah. So Josh, what do you think? Yeah, I was thinking 68 or 7.
Maybe 65 and take them out to lunch for a year.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
Down in Streamwood?
Yeah. So
I'm usually around that area. I can look them up and take them to lunch for.
There you go. There you go. So we got about 52 minutes to go, and there's a lot of traffic, and people are driving crazy. So I'm just kind of laying back and letting everybody drive crazy around me. I might get around this car. Yeah, so
Josh can, if we take it out for a spin, Josh can do some video.
yeah, so we'll see in a little bit. Then once we get there, we'll probably want to video as much of it as possible. I'm really excited that I might actually be able to get one of these, but again, I need you guys because I buy stuff with my heart, not so much with my head. So I really want you guys to just, if the car is junk or it's not going to be worth it, then you gotta let me know before you walk away. Okay?
Fair enough?
What is that?
Remember, you might hear me.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's still better.
I just got to put the key, the latches in.
Yeah, it's like $25 for a set of door keys
You
with
can
the
actually
trunk
get
lock.
the trunk and the doors.
Yeah, and the
for about
doors.
Amazon.
And they
Same
give you
thing.
it looks like an old GM key
Yeah,
too.
yeah. They give you the old GMP. All right, let's listen to a run here.
Ever since that little thing over there, the only thing it does is it rattles the pipe when you first start. I guess it was sitting over a week. It might rattle.
Smooths out a little bit once she warms up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's got no choke on now, so it's wanting a little extra gas. It hasn't been run.
How's the transmission?
Oh, tight is it's still turn second.
And this got like the Hydramatic 350 in there, I think, right?
Yeah, tranny's
Oh, it's
fine.
like chirp second.
In fact, I even the adjustment on the shifter's perfect. Just push the button in and pull it back, and clicks right into drive. All the gears adjusted. It'll smooth out in a minute after. Just let it run for a couple of weeks, a week or so.
She sounds like my old girl.
Yeah,
Sounds like my
smooth
old
out
girl.
back.
drive it while I fix it up. I'm gonna turn here. That guy's gonna be there a while. I'm not going off all this traffic down here. It sounded good too, huh?
Yeah. I mean, the engine was shaking a little bit, but then it just kind of cleared up a little bit on its own. Yeah, it sounded good.
Well, it was a fun adventure.
Yeah.
So now I have to.
You got two cars that have to go in your garage. You're gonna have to get one of those.
I got problems.
You're gonna have to get one of those.
I wasn't gonna pass that car up for some.
Yeah.
He did too much work to it.
Yeah.
So we went to go look at a 79 Trans Am, and you're looking at the proud owner of a 79 Trans Am. It has got a 403 Oldsmobile engine in it, a 350 Turbo Hydramatic. We got a lot of video and stuff, but I got a little bit emotional because it's just one of those cars that I thought I would never get it to a price point that I could get into. But the guy was fair. The car needs work, but it's a driver, so I can drive it and fix it at the same time. So I am really stoked, and thank you to my wife, my brother-in-law, my friend Josh for coming with me. We went over the car with a fine-tooth comb, so we know exactly what we're getting into. Because of the rain and the storm, I didn't really want to drive it, and I just wasn't comfortable with it. I'll get used to it as we're driving it home. We'll take the back roads and I'll just kind of shake it out, kind of like we did with the Fiat. All right, we're back. I got Carmi with me, and Josh is with us to help us. So we did. You guys know we bought a 79 Trans Am, and we're heading down, paying what we owe on it, and we're gonna drive it home. So I'm a little bit nervous about it because the weather is not expected to be great, and I don't know what the deal is with the car. I mean, the guy's telling me just get in it and drive it, no problem. But you guys know, as with my Fiat, I made it all the way home, and then the rear end blew out 2 miles away from home. So I hate to have something like that happen to me again. But anyways, what do you think, Carm? Think we're gonna be okay?
Yeah, we might be a little wet.
Oh, we'll be wet. If it rains, yeah. Because of the T-tops, the guy said bring towels and also wipers. I bought wipers to put wipers on it. So I am really looking forward to it, though.
It'll be fine. We'll try to outrun thunderclouds.
Yeah. Josh, any thoughts from you?
Just the path home, I'm sure is going to be very interesting, just based on what we went through last time.
Hey! Yeah, look at this. I'm not going to answer that. Oh, my recording. I have to call back. For unemployment. So, what was I saying?
Anyway,
Yeah, so we don't want to get on the I don't want to get on the highway with the car, because until you get comfortable with the car and stuff, I don't want to get stuck on the highway. Especially we're heading down there around 3 o'clock. By the time we get down there, finish the deal, put the wipers on, we're going to be in the middle of western Chicago suburb rush hour traffic, and it's going to be a mess. So I want to try to avoid it and stay as west as possible, and then start heading east as we get closer to Wisconsin. So we'll see. I'll bring you guys along, but it is looking. Of course, we're going to be we're going that way, so
I think when we go out to Lake Geneva,
it might not be so bad. So
we'll miss the whole thing.
I think so. We'll stay behind it.
I think so.
Anyways, guys, it's our excellent adventure for this week. It's a continuation. So, and I also want to thank both of you guys for coming along. I know it takes a lot out of your
Moral
days.
support.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't drive 2 cars back home, so. Well, anyways, I appreciate both of you.
think I've ever seen that before. The water's just coming out of the bricks.
I couldn't see anymore, so thank you.
Yeah. Was it leaking?
No, actually, these aren't leaking. They're leaking here though. But I got to the boss now.
So much water.
Shut her off or what? I think I'm gonna have to shut her off, right?
Probably not in front of the pump. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know. I'm not gonna leave it. Why not? I'm gonna move it up.
All right, so
Wow, what a trip!
Yeah.
So we had some really, really bad rain. We had to pull over.
Got the car washed.
Yeah, we got the car washed.
And ourselves with it.
Car's running really
Yeah.
good. The suspension definitely needs some work. Lower control arms in the front. I step on the brake, I can hear them flipping back and forth. Something going on in the rear end. I hope we can make it. Hope we can make it all the way home with it. The limited. It might be that limited slip. They used to have to add that extra juice to it. Maybe the clutch packs are hanging up. Maybe the axle's falling out of it.
Again.
Yeah. Me and my rear ends.
Yeah, it's all right. But otherwise, yeah, it's
She looks beautiful though.
decent
Huh?
inside too. Good.
Yeah.
I got my shoes that need to be shined. You can cut that out.
Yeah. And then I don't want to jinx it like I did last week.
This looks good.
Yeah, temperature's been staying at about 175. Oil pressure at idle is at about 20. When we step on the gas, she gets up to about 40, between 45 and 60 sometimes as the rev go up. The wipers don't work, so we put the Rain-X on there.
on it.
It held up pretty good until the skies opened up, right, Carl?
Yeah. So we're trying to get to that white spot up there, see?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it looks like it's not raining right now.
Yeah, so we're in more familiar territory, so I'm not as nervous now as I was before.
He just needs to trust a little more, that's all.
Oh my God.
Yeah, careful.
Every bump I go over, I feel like I'm going to lose something. You know, when you don't know what the car is made of, you earn confidence as you drive these things.
Careful, there's a bump here.
All right, well.
Whoa. Oh, no. Stay here.
Yeah, I'm going to stay here.
Anyway, I think we're going to sign off. What do you think?
Yeah, let's sign off and focus on driving.
Cool.
Ciao.
Bye, baby.
That was one of the sketchiest drive home in that storm that I ever did. Oh my God.
Hold on before you get out of it. Rev her up! I guess we're not revving up. No rev ups? I guess not.
All right, folks. Well, I'm gonna go take the Trans Am into storage. Got too many projects going on, so I figured I'd get it out of the way and just put it away for a little bit. And I'm gonna bring her out to Union Grove and just put her away. I have a place out there just for about a month. She started right up. You know, I don't think it's got a choke though, so I had to pump it a few times, like maybe a half a dozen times, but she started right up and she looks good. Let's see if we can switch the camera direction here. You guys, I'll show you guys the... Oh, it's not gonna let me do that. Oh. Wow. Well, there we go. Now we're back. Running good. She sounds good. Let's see. Oh my God. I still can't believe I got this car. Anyways, see you in a little bit. I gotta tell you guys, this brings back so many memories. The shaker scoop. The guy that I got the car from, he cut it out so I didn't have to. I mean, somebody painted it with a matte white. Yeah, paint's terrible. I can't wait to dig into this thing, but I am amazed at how well the engine and transmission work. Suspension, man, there is something really wrong with it. It almost feels like it's got four-wheel steering. I don't know if the axles are falling out of it. I don't know if the control arms are back and forth, or it needs ball joints or something. So we're just gonna take it easy on our trip up to Union Grove. Yeah. Anyways, wanted to share. Look at that dash. Oh my God, I still can't believe I own this. Well, I gotta do it once. Oh yeah. Maybe one more time. We'll do it one more time. Woo!
There's a big step. Like a really big step. One more. Hold on. Can I see how much? Stop, stop. I don't want you hitting the back.
Oh, but I gotta move over a little bit. Big thing.
Yeah, you got one body length, not even back here. That's it.
Oh, she ran great. Hey, was there any smoke coming out of the tailpipe when I was stepping on it? Yeah. She ran great. I gotta do the rear end. It's only when it gets hot. So it's gotta be the limited slip. The clutch is in there. Not a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal, but it's not like I had it on mine too, that noise. It just wasn't as loud. So this must have been happening. Was I keeping up with traffic though?
No, you were about 10 miles under.
Okay, so when I said it was 55 here, I was going 45?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I know. I wasn't going to go any faster than that. I kept checking to make sure there wasn't a lot of traffic there. How did it look going down the road though?
Nice.